And another move that came down a little while ago is the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim announced a deal as they bring in Zack Cozart to take over third base. Again, it sounds like 3 years for $38 million, and it fills a hole at third. And boy, oh boy, as if they needed any more defensive help on the left side of that infield to go along with Andrelton Simmons. This, you would think, is a nice fit in Anaheim.
Yeah, their infield defense now is really just absurd. Especially on the left side with Simmons and Cozart. And this takes them out of a couple of things that have been really swirling around them. We'd heard about the Angels potentially talking to the Padres about Chase Headley. Mike Moustakas, I think everybody all winter has been saying, oh, well, he's going to end up with the Angels. Well, not anymore. So now it'll be interesting to see what happens with him as he looks for a new home as well.
You know, usually you'd be alarmed by a guy who's never played third base in his career, but I don't think you are. Anyone who loves baseball loves Zack Cozart. He's one of those guys that's a gamer. He's going to go out there and add to your team. And within a lineup, he can hit in a lot of different spots. He's not a middle of the place hitter, a middle of the lineup hitter, but he's a guy that can do some damage. He's got some pop. And I think that it really adds to what the Angels, Tom, have done all off-season. I mean, they've done as much as anyone in baseball.
And I think they've upgraded as much as anybody in baseball. And Earl Weaver used to say, give me a team of all shortstops. I'll figure out where to put them. He hasn't played third before, but he's got great hands, great defender. He'll do just fine over there. You said he's got some pop, and it surprised me, the kind of pop, and it surprised a lot of people this year what he showed, but he made an adjustment in spring training this year with a setup where he started with the bat on his shoulder. Actually, he told me he'd been going so bad he had to just try something different. Well, that something different, you see the slugging percentage there resulted in the power that we had not seen before. So now I think profiling Cozart at third base looks a lot better now than it would have a year ago. That's a nice signing, another one by the Angels.
How close, if at all, and not just the Cozart move, but all the Angels moves, how much closer have they gotten to the Astros?
This was there's still a gap there, don't get me wrong, but this was a team that was in the wild card hunt in September with Mike Trout losing, what, 2.5 months of the season? So they're definitely in the wild card mix, no doubt about that. We talked earlier about pitching for the Angels. That's going to be the key on where they can really close the gap on the Astros. I would load up on bullpen because I think they have plenty of starters, but with a lot of ifs, ands, or buts regarding injury histories. So they're a team to watch for me this offseason as far as stepping up in class.